Hello my crazies, my name's Angela and I'm the Crazy Poppy Lady. Right, so today I thought I'd pop on, say hello, see how you're all going, and sort of fill you in on the week as it's been. Right, so this week I decided I was going to attempt to make my very first green lacy top. As you know, I've got too many balls of this green, so you got the blanket behind me, we've got this, we've got some other bits and pieces that I've also made out of the green. Now, it turns out I made a boo-boo. Because I'd been crocheting amigurumi for a couple of days prior, I know when I do that my stitch work becomes very tight. So I thought I'd had a bit of a brainwave, and I thought, well, I'm going to up my size of my hook. Because of course I love this pattern, and this is a variation of this pattern that this scarf is from. Now, I'd spoken to Courtney from Fiberfox Studios, and she'd said it was okay for me to run with it and try and make a top. So for 3 or 4 days now I've been making the top. I've been recording as I go along, or attempting to anyway, spending far too many hours editing out all my little mistakes and my verbal mistakes and everything else, and adding a description box on the side that gives you all your stitch counts and everything else. So I was really impressed with it, and the only thing left to do was to join the thing up at the back. So I've done a video, we're tacking it all at the back, and then I realised, well, we're going to have a massive scallop gap in the back. So of course then my brain's ticking over, and now I've got a way of doing it, but I'm now not happy because I've put my top on, and as you can see it's quite a bit bigger than intended. Now I've actually got this tucked in at the back to make it look a bit more presentable. On me, I've measured this top now, and I've scouted the internet for measurements to try and work out its sizing. Now for UK, I was aiming at a UK size 16, maybe 18, but I'm happy to just have the 16. This has come in at a minimum of a UK size 20, more likely 22. But of course I've got nobody locally that size that I can chuck it at and go, try it on for me. Well, not at the moment anyway. So I can only go by pure measurements. So if this pattern does get released as it is at the moment, with just the alterations for the back, then the pattern basically says at the moment I've mucked up, and I've mucked up. This is for a size, these measurements and hook sizes are for a size 20-22. So now I'm going to be remaking it in a 3-weight yarn instead of, is it a 3? Yeah, 2 to 3 weight yarn, which the pink is, and I'm hoping I'm going to have enough because I will be playing yarn chicken with that one, which is why I went on to the green in the first place. Now that pattern, we're now looking at that, it's going to take me a couple of weeks to get this one out. That's if I actually do release it. If I don't, then I'll be working on the purpley top that you've seen me wear in previous videos. A couple of you have commented saying that you liked it, so I'm going to see if I can remember how I did it, because that was made on the aeroplane coming back from Australia. So I was a bit I had my aeroplane head on, which means nothing got written down and I just doodled away. So that one there, hopefully that pattern will be released probably Tuesday, Wednesday next week if we're lucky. Alright, I'm going to take this off because it is absolutely baking. Don't ask the temp because I haven't got a Scooby. Right, so the origami that I've been making this week, I'm only going to show you the back of this one at the moment because it's not completed. There's no face, and there's a couple of little cute details on the front that I want to keep under wraps for now. So I've made a little amigurumi doll. Hopefully that needs its outfit and bits and pieces done to it, so that's going to be another load of crocheting to take me over to next week. And then I've also made the body parts, legs, arms and ears for a cheeky monkey. I'm not overly keen on the way I've done the face. I'm not the best at faces half the time. Okay, he doesn't look so bad on camera. Yeah, so here's my cheeky monkey. So he'll look something like that when he's sewn up. Now once he's sewn up, I will show you in my next video what he looks like, and then I'll pop a link to the pattern that I used underneath, because that is not my pattern, that is another creator's pattern. So I'll pop a link on there as well. So that's pretty much been it for me for the crocheting side of things this week. But we have done a new camera setup, and I've got new like a lighting pole and stuff that's gone in, so you're going to be stuck seeing that from now on. But I'm thinking I might try and use it as a prop stand to hang things on or something, so you've got something else to look at that's creative. And I'm still running my two cameras, but one of them's attached to my table, so it would actually be coming up directly in front of the face, which is why I'm only working off the one camera at the moment. I've got to see if I can work a way around that so that we've still got a view of working top and working bottom that I can run at the same time for the future lives that I may do. Do you guys want lives from me? Give me a heads up, give me a shout down below if you are, and a possible time on when. At the moment there's nothing else going on YouTube that you'd watch, so at least then I'm not going to be jumping on at the same time as other creators that you watch. Alright, now I'm going to head off, because as you can see I've got 4 projects now on the go. I hate having more than one, but anyway, 4 projects on the go that I've got to get me butt into gear and do. And I've also promised the husband that as it's so hot, I'm going to clean all the carpets in the house. Why do I do these things? Right, so I'm going to sign off now. So stay in, stay safe, and I'll see you all soon. Ta-ra for now.